Hello, hello, hello. Just got done with my latest shift. Hold on one sec. I'll show you guys something. So one of the things that people do in DoorDash is they share, what their screens look like. So let's see. Can you see that? Oh, no, but you see my background, okay. So it's kind of just showing you that I'm at a 5.0, 100% completion rate. Very big, very big. Okay. I'm going to start putting up videos on Instagram. I haven't put up a lot, but, because as I explained in yesterday's show, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, man, what a day. So I think I'm starting to figure it out. Sorry, I don't have my earrings in. I'm starting to figure it out. I'm starting to get better at it. But, the more and more I think about the pairing of elephant money and the gig economy, oh, my neck kind of hurts. I just jumped right on, by the way. The more I think it's a great idea. I'm not going to be long-winded about it because I've already talked about it before. But there's a community there of people who are hustlers. This is what I said in yesterday's show. So if you watched yesterday, don't worry about it. Watching this one, I will tell you that I'm happy that you guys are now like my crew. You are not here for only elephant money, but you're like, hey, what's that crazy so-and-so up to? I'm just loving it, man. It's exactly like the days when in 2020, end of 2021, 2022, where you just go out there and you do something you want. My neck hurts so bad. Oh, I should have rested. But I just came straight in and let you do it. I don't have any major breaking news again, so I haven't even really, because I've been, out doing stuff, I haven't really looked to see what's up. But I do know that our baby elephant is still chugging along, still aligning to the performance of Ethereum, which nobody super focuses on. But that is such a healthy sign, right? It's not just something that's just floating around in the background, but it's chugging along. It's doing what it's supposed to do. One of the things that got me into thinking, I was like, when trying to approach people about elephant money and the gig workers, maybe I should frame it like, hey, you know what? Elephant money is kind of like, it's not even close. It's not a 401k. A 401k is a completely security-driven, blah, 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 blah. But trying to get them to understand, hey, elephant money can be your passive income. Like you put something away. A 401k can disappear. Ask a lot of people. Like their 401k could be double its worth from 1996. I'm making up a number. It could be double its worth and you would still have less money, right? Because the dollar's not as strong. So what you could buy for that, whatever that amount was in 1996, you can't do that with the same amount of money right now, right? So for gig workers thinking of a DeFi project, like Elephant Money, and saying, hey, it's a passive income. You have futures. You have the NFT, unlimited. You can just buy the token, put it in your wallet, let it sit there, gain. But, you don't have to take away from your gig money to go buy something. Let's see. West Side? What's up, dude? Missing your comments, man. Nudge. So I just think that the gig workers are smart enough to get it. The service industry is an untapped group of people that I think they would get elephant money. If they have to have a little bit of a baptism into crypto, but once they understand, so only thing I have to do is just buy this and let it sit there. Absolutely, that's all you got to do. You don't, I mean, if you want to ramp up, if you want to amp it up, you could do something else. Oh, I wanted to show you something. Somebody talked to me yesterday about, I think, Nathaniel. So I've been showing you guys this chart, but there's another chart because this one shows that elephant money shot up, got exploited. The developer stuck with it, didn't leave us, didn't threaten to leave. And it came back because the mechanism within, okay, R2, the mechanism within this DApp, it's called Bertha. And Bertha says, hey, you know what? If people are selling it, I'm going to buy it. Now, it's an automated mechanism, but what the maker of elephant money realized is you can't legislate greed, and you can't get rid of greed. So he baked it into the system. Bertha is the greediest automated being on the planet, and she only has one thing. She wants to own more elephant than anybody on the planet, and she won't stop until she does it. Not even for West Side. Not gonna do it. So when we can explain that to them, when they can get it, that this chart is something that you don't see. It goes down, it went away, and then it came back up. But if you take a look at the BNB chart, you can see that happened a long time ago, right? It already spiked, went back down, came back up, and unlike the BUSD version, it is. Am I looking at this right? I think I am. Yeah, because it's saying elephant BUSD though. Oh, maybe he was saying he wanted me to look at that one first. Okay, so this is, I don't know. No, this is I don't. This UI is killing me. It's killing me really bad. But the bottom line is, in crypto, you can go back, look at any video you want. You have to, because, one of the things that I automatically, in case you've never seen it before, I don't give financial advice. This is just opinion, like a sportscaster. Okay, that could be like Stephen A. Smith. Okay, because crypto is my friend. But I'm out here like you, trying to figure out, hey, how can I keep this thing going and not have to report to somebody who's just as smart as me, not as smart as me, power hungry, do things that just waste time, and be addicted to the salary. The addiction to a salary is, man, like, I can't even explain how it's nice. You can pretty much just buy whatever you want, and you buy a lot. But when showing people these charts and showing them, hey, this isn't something that's going to go away and never come back. The system is built to always come back. And if you don't believe me, go out and listen to people like SK Crypto K, join a Telegram group, Elephant Money Telegram group, or send an email or put a message in there, and I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. Crypto Neptune, what's up, my guy? Welcome to the impromptu stream. That's right, I'm just going live from now on. Thinking about trying to link this account with Twitter or X. Whoa, what's going on? Sorry, I hit my arm, hit the keyboard. I hope that didn't do anything to the sound. Because I really think the gig worker, and pairing the gig worker with elephant money is a very good idea. And it's not just because it brings in new people. it brings in smart people who are hustlers, who care about their money, who are going to want to go in deeper and understand it. So, hey, maybe when you're getting a pizza, you tell your person about, if you get to know them, if you order from one place, they could be familiar. Maybe you tell them about elephant money. Not financial advice, right? I think that it takes time to get anybody used to crypto, because when you hear it on the news, it's like, although we're going to put sanctions on Iran so that they can't sell oil for billions of dollars, we're going to go after crypto for the same thing, even though we can track everything they do and it's only a few million. Somebody is profiting off, why do I always say profiting off of the ignorance of the people of the world. But what's starting to happen is, I know that there's this big, hey, don't be woke. Woke is stupid. You know what? I kind of think that woke is smart. Because as long as you're not awake and you're not paying attention, you're not paying attention to that people are still fighting in the Middle East. People are still burning books. People still tell you who you can live with, how you can eat, how you can wear your hair. It looks like the internet is starting to bake in the people who I think are going to be rock stars are Gen Z. And Gen Z's grandkids are going to be ridiculous, because Gen Z is growing up with independence never seen in our lifetime. What do we do? It's Friday. We got to go get the family together, listen to the what's it called? Family Matters. Watch Full House. Talk about it on Monday. Oh, did you see the Sunday movie? These guys, Gen Z doesn't know anything about that. They can't even fathom it. But a group of suits got together and decided what you were going to watch. Yep. And if you were in a local town, it was even less. In the South, if there was something risque or had a person that was flamboyant or had a person that was too sexual, my CBS affiliate wouldn't even show it, because it was being run by one person. Now all of these voices are out here, and people have the ability to just think on their own. And I think that when they apply that to crypto, right, these people are going to put it together. And so what you see in this chart is it's just not seen in crypto. You don't have this happen except in Bitcoin, right? And I will say that I would, if somebody says, well, why don't I just get Bitcoin? Okay, you can go for Bitcoin. But Elephant is, like I said, Elephant is more like the equivalent of a 401k, except again, 100% not a 401k, nothing like it. But when you think of it as a passive income for your retirement, that works, right? The Dev is an MIT grad. And in case you're brand new, I'm not, but I am a person that's worked I've worked as a system security officer, information system security officer for the Department of Commerce when I was at Accenture. I've worked for Time Warner, I've worked for Ernst & Young. I've traveled all over the world. I do the gig economy because I like it. It's the same thing. I'm having interaction with people. So I graduated with a Bachelor of Music degree, jazz piano, audio recording tech is a minor. I thought my life was going to be playing gigs in smoky bars at night, trying to just make my rent. Now that I can be a developer and do this gig economy and wait for crypto for the people, because the rich people just want to get in it. Let the rich people get all in, because as we talked about yesterday, it was starting to dwindle below that, getting close to that $1 trillion mark, and it went above it again. There's $1 trillion freaking dollars in crypto. Watched yesterday, but I'm staying. West Side. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that because I'm telling you guys, there's something different, like about my life. Like I said, I'm no better than anybody else, but I gotta tell you, some magical stuff happens, and people who know my life, they're like, how are you still even breathing? You know, and why do you look like you did in 2004? So it's just the places that I've been, the things that I've seen. I'll give you a wild one. So when I was in China, an executive of the company that I was working for, that, we had, it was all above board, and it was with my last company, so there's a lot of stuff that you have to do to make it happen. But what do you know, the government decides to arrest the person. And what is China, they said that they were going to retaliate. I'm like, what? They were going to start arresting Americans. I'm like, wait, okay, all my life I've never been to China, and now you're going to start arresting people? Like every time I walked through customs, I was like, the companies that I've worked at since forever, every company that I go to, excuse me, I want to pull that closer. Every company that I go to, they X, right? They eventually fall off, but it seems that destiny always puts me in a place. And when I stay, things happen. All the companies that I was with, they were nothing till I got there. Again, not me. A lot of people go, oh, well, I'm very important, I was there. No, it's just the timing of the places that I am. It's like, look up the word talisman. That's right, Crypto Neptune. We're talking about China. Okay, we're talking about China. Good people, okay, on both sides. Super Joe. It's just for decades, I've always just been in these places, And again, I don't think it's attributed to me, but I would want to know what the hell I'm doing, right? Because I'd be like, I don't know why, but she's always in the place that stuff happens. Like my unfortunate. No, I'm not gonna go into that one. That's a darker conversation. So I'm really enjoying it. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm at Ghost Hunter Gal. I like post little stuff. I'm gonna try to put a short video together. Today it was crazy. Like I had already made like $80 by 11:30. It's like, what? It's not that $80 to some people. People are like, I make $80 in like an hour. I make $80 in 2 hours. Okay, but I bet you have to log in. I bet you have to report to a boss, right? I bet you have to turn in a status report, maybe. I bet you have to punch a clock. Some level of culpability of your time is not on you, it's on your boss. And so the freedom of not having a boss, that's why we loved Drip. That's why we loved Elephant Money, because we didn't have a boss. We knew that what we wanted to do, and we just did that which felt all right with us, right? And so for DoorDash, if you want the money to come in immediately, it's like $1.99. Like they charge you for the day. Like, so if you do several shifts, I made over 150 today. It was crazy because I had to do a delivery. I drop off the delivery, right? And I pull up to the gate, and there's people. One guy's got like a machine gun. It was the Army, Air Force. Maybe it was Air Force, Army. It was military. And they have to open this gate. I was like, okay, let me pull out my bag and show you that there's nothing in there. And I give it to the trooper, soldier. And she's like, where's the rest of the stuff? I'm like, what do you mean rest of the stuff? Because this trip was like so far down. It was a place that it goes before you. It's the last stop before you go over a bridge that it's like a 5 mile bridge, maybe a 3 mile bridge. So I go and look at the app and it doesn't show what she ordered. And she's like, I ordered this and I ordered this. And then she shows me on her app. I'm like, oh my God. And she's like, but I didn't order it. So I'm like, I could be all kinds of nasty and be like, well, you need to call the DoorDash and get them to fix it. But I was like, you're a soldier. I do customer service. This sucks. But I'm going to go get your stuff. And I did. She was very happy. Send me a very good emoji at the end. Okay, very good emoji. Very good. Very bigly. And that made me feel good because it was a lot to go back for. I didn't really have any eventful ones today. I'm learning a lot more than I did. But I'm telling you, every time I have a moment to think, I think about how can we pair these people with crypto, you know? Just looking for ideas, but eventually somebody's going to pay attention to the stream, send an email, reach out, make a comment, and maybe we can start coming up with ideas to get, gig workers. We don't have to tie it to a brand, but I was even thinking about developing an app because sometimes, man, you go to places and roads are closed. Things happen. Like you go to an apartment complex, you have no idea. I can't wait until AI fixes that. But I just appreciate gig workers so much more than I did before I was a gig worker. It's fun. So that's gonna wrap it. Oh my God, I can't wrap it up, guys. You know what I gotta do. I gotta do the Mr. Rogers thing. I gotta talk like philosophical. I can't do that. But for those who come here for the elephant stuff, congratulations to us. She's holding sound. She's doing what she's supposed to do. Again, I just wish there's an easier way to go from debit directly to elephant. And if I'm missing something, let me know. Because I don't want to let go gangbusters, but I'm a mobile gamer and I don't buy stuff in games anymore. Because it doesn't make sense for me. I'd rather be buying elephant or doing something else with it. Games are fun. But this is a future that I don't want to regret not doing everything I could to be a maxi. I'm an idiot. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by, especially Crypto Neptune. And what side? In China. You gotta take China. Okay. Very good people. Yeah. Bertha don't care. Good luck to you, whoever your favorite sports team is. Oh, you know what else I did? I was delivering to a place, and I've got a crap load of Tom Brady jerseys. A lot. And but I'm afraid because they're valuable, And so I delivered to a place, and the guy was so cool. I was like, that guy. I did it again. That guy will protect my jerseys, because you can get them in at 9 and get them out at 5. Except he's only open Monday through Friday, so I have to wait until Monday to see my babies again. I kept this one, but like when you're a gig worker, you start noticing restaurants you've never known. Like there was this place called Black Radish. It's in an area that's more urban. When I was little, you never saw white people there. And so I go in, they're playing some soul music. I'm like, oh, I was going to tell the owner, I was like, if this music wasn't playing, I was going to be upset. And it's like 2 white girls. What? They laughed. But, there's another guy who started his restaurant. It's been open for 3 years. I think about those guys, telling them about elephant money, right? But not doing it while I'm working. Because when I'm working, I'm hustling, and the only thing I want to think about is excellent customer service. It'd be good when Elephant Money has like a help desk. Hello, how may I help you? Thank you. Have a nice day. And always remember, Bertha don't care. No comment. So Baker Mayfield is going to get the Bucs into the playoffs. We got a light schedule. That's all I gotta say. We'll find out what the Bucs are gonna do this weekend. They're playing the Texans, and if they can't play hard against the Texans, who aren't a crappy team. By the way, I've thought about doing a sports show, because it's just me, right? I've told you I do what I want, right? But if you guys show up, give a couple of likes, because if I fill a room, there's 8 billion people on the planet. There's like 280 who follow the channel. By the way, I'm very humbled because like 200 people out of the 280 are the viewers. Like I don't have unique viewers, because I don't do hashtags. I'm trying to foster a relationship with you guys. That is fun because I'm kind of funny. To me, I guess, because I made myself laugh, but I haven't loosened up. Probably because my mom's watches sometimes, and that's kind of awkward, But let's see. Westside says my fantasy team needs Chris Godwin to score some points. Well, that's just the thing. Scoring points is hard, right? So if you look at the Bucs, by the way, sorry for anybody who's saying, "Hey, I'm here for the elephant money." When are you gonna talk about that? Go back to the beginning. Crap. What was I gonna say? I'll just go back to Chris Godwin. I'm trying to still remember, but I was thinking about buying a jersey. That's gonna be my next jersey. So what we have though is we have playoffs coming up. I know what I was gonna say. So Todd Bowles is like Tomlin, right? They have the same belief. They're both Dungy. Well, Todd Bowles isn't, but Todd Bowles still uses Dungy's philosophy: defense. And so and by the way, I would love to be. Okay, I would love to be Stephen A. Smith, but he is not my friend. They are defensive-minded coaches, and so their offense, they don't care. They're like, just don't turn the ball over. Let our defense go crazy. By the way, former Buccaneer caught that interception that ended the Steelers game last night. That's what's up. Quan Alexander, former Buccaneer. Do your research. More Super Bowls, being players, not actually rings, have gone through Tampa more than any other. Okay. Look at people starting to drop already. They're like, I can't take this football. Shout out to Mom. She may laugh when she sees that. All right. Well, I really thought it was going to be 11 minutes, but it turned into 28. So these guys right here. A client told me today, hey, I love your hair. I was like, I love you. And she was like, oh, well, thank you. I have so much fun. Be nice to your gig workers. They're good people, very good people. Okay. And remember, I changed it up. Gig on.